Welcome to Aces Field. It's homecoming night. It is week number 7 of high school football. And the Aces have thrown out the welcome mat for the Paulding Panthers here tonight on what is, again, their homecoming football game. Hi, everybody. I'm Bill Murphy with Hicksville Community Television. Chris Warner not here right now, but he will be joining us shortly. He'll be operating the camera and taking care of overseeing the live stream of this evening, as we're going to bring you coverage of tonight's action live right here on the Hicksville Community Television YouTube channel, or the HIX-TV YouTube channel. Glad to have you with us. We want to say a big thank you to all of our underwriters making our coverage possible here tonight. They include our diamond level underwriting supporter. That's ARC Solutions Incorporated of Hicksville, Ohio. A world-class facility located on Industrial Drive in Hicksville, Ohio. You can find out more about the many solutions they have for business and industry by checking them out online. You can do that at www.arcsolinc.com. Again, that's www.arcsolinc.com. ARC Solutions Incorporated of Hicksville, Ohio. Thanks also to our 3 diamond level underwriting supporters. Now, our platinum level supporter, ARC Solutions, underwrites all of our activities, all of our operations for Hicksville Community Television as a whole. Our diamond level underwriting supporters underwrite all of our Aces Sports broadcasts across all platforms and at every level, from junior high all the way through to varsity. We want to thank them so very much. They include the Jim Schmidt family of automotive dealerships in Hicksville, Ohio. Jim Schmidt Chevrolet Buick, Jim Schmidt Ford, and, of course, they're online at jimschmidtauto.com. Thanks also to APT Manufacturing Solutions of Hicksville, Ohio, located in Hicksville's Industrial Park, a world-class facility, and looking to add to the workforce. If you're interested in what could possibly be an exciting opportunity, check out the positions that they have available. Check them out online at www.aptmfg.com/careers. APT Manufacturing Solutions of Hicksville, Ohio. And also a big thank you to the Hicksville Pharmacy, located right in the heart of downtown Hicksville, Ohio. Your good neighbor pharmacy, with a full pharmacy for you and your family, medical supplies and equipment, over-the-counter medications, and more. You can find out more about if you need a COVID booster, flu shot, or more. Give them a call, 419-542-6218. Again, that's the Hicksville Pharmacy, your good neighbor pharmacy, located right in the heart of downtown Hicksville. Thanks to all of our Diamond Level supporters for helping us be here tonight. And a big thank you to not only the Hicksville Athletic Department, but again to Hicksville Schools. This has been a busy day, and we can't thank them enough for all of the assistance they have given us, allowing us to be at various locations to record or live stream, making accommodations for us so we could be in the gym this afternoon to bring you the pep rally live on the Hicksville Community Television Facebook page, and helping us with logistics at the parade setup out at the fairgrounds, and able to interview the Queen and members of her court. And we appreciate all their assistance with that so very much, and especially we appreciate their moving around a little bit so we could get our vehicle out and hightail it over here to the Aces Field to get everything set up and be ready to go for the pregame ceremonies and the football game here tonight. So again, a tip of the hat to everybody at Hicksville Schools and at the Hicksville Athletic Department. And again, what great partners to work with each and every year. And we appreciate all of you for joining us. And again, hope you enjoyed the special early start with all of the homecoming festivities. And we're getting ready for, again, the start of the varsity campaign. The Aces will be taking the field shortly. They've got the Become Uncommon gateway set up down there on the end zone. And the Aces are working their way into that. They'll fill it up and come bursting out. Or at least some of them will. At least I think they will. And we'll get ready to get the football game underway. And again, if you remember the pregame coin toss, the toss was won by Paulding. They deferred, so the Aces will receive the football to start the first quarter. And Paulding will be kicking it off. So Aces will start the game on offense here tonight, looking for their first win of this 2022 football season. So I'm going to get myself settled in. Christopher here. Again, he'll take over as the Aces take the field. Chris will be managing the live stream tonight as well as operating the camera. I'll flip some stuff around here so that I've got all of my stuff set up and ready to go. Making a couple quick little adjustments here. I think I've got all the number changes delineated. So we'll put 12 minutes on the scoreboard to get the first quarter underway here shortly. Again, we're glad to have you with us here tonight. It's once upon a time. It's a fairy tale homecoming. And the Aces would love to get a happy ending with the fairy tale tonight with their first win of the season against the Panthers this evening.
You know, Bill, I think you're right about those hamburgers. They are very good.
They are darn good, aren't they?
Yes, I was actually eating one of those real quickly before I put on my headset.
Yeah, I got here. We got set up early, whatever. I actually got the first two off the grill.
Oh, you did? How were those?
The very first two.
Nice and fresh?
Yeah. All right, we're ready to get things going. Again, glad to have you with us. It's Aces hosting the Panthers. Varsity football on a Friday night. Kick is in the air. Comes down caught. Number 64 from the Aces. Which, of course, Gabe Rodriguez. Member of the homecoming court. Rodriguez will get out to about the 32-yard line before being driven back. And we are off and running. So the Aces offense will take the field. See where they officially place the ball. Should be about the 32-yard line. It is. It'll be 1st and 10 for the Aces from that point. Brody Balzer under center, well, working on the shotgun, and his hard count works as Paulding rushes up to the line, and several of them cross through the neutral zone. So that's 5 yards, the easy way to start the game. So 1st and 10 becomes 1st and 5, and they'll move the ball right up from the 32 to the 37-yard line. Balzer, and they got him again. And that's going to be a 1st down. As again, the Panthers are doing this thing where they're rushing up. They're trying to anticipate the snap count a little bit. And again, when they rushed up, one of them had a little bit too much momentum, and he couldn't stop in time, and he kind of bounced across the neutral zone. So the first down moved the chains, 10 yards on penalties. Balzer with the snap, quick handoff to Green. Green churning those legs, and he'll power forward across the 45 to the 46-yard line. Gain of about 4. Make it 2nd and 6 now for the Aces. Man, I never saw anybody eat a hamburger in 3 bites. Wow. Wow. 2nd and 6 for the Aces. Balzer. And that time the Aces are going to go back 5. That was Rupert. Carl Rupert jumped and made contact. So false start will move him back. And that'll make it 2nd and 11 now. Back at the 41-yard line. So we'll reset. 3 wide receivers out on the far side away from us. 1 on the near side towards us. Green, the lone back in the backfield with Balzer. Balzer snap, hand off to Green. Green puts it in his breadbasket, breaks through. Green's got a lot of free space in front of him. It's a foot race. George Green, touchdown into the end zone. Aces. Green from the 41-yard line scampers 59 yards into the end zone to put the Aces on top early, 6-0. And that woke the crowd up. They came alive there.
Yes, it did.
See the Queen of Hearts down there. She's all excited. It's like one of the 3 Musketeers, or I don't know. There's all kinds of characters down there.
Oh, I see what you mean.
Getting ready to attempt the field goal. Camacho, the kicker. Down. Camacho's kick is up, and he got it. Didn't clear the crossbar by much, but it was enough. Kick is good, and Aces are up 7-0 early with 10:49 to go here in quarter number 1. There we go. Aces got some spring in their step coming back to the sideline after that drive.
Yes.
And they'll get ready to kick the ball off. They haven't been doing that very often this year. And so the Panthers will get ready to get the football for the first time tonight. We'll get a look at their offense. I believe their quarterback is Jacob Fife, who's a 6'3 junior, but we'll see if Fife does get the start tonight. I haven't heard anything or any reason why he wouldn't. I'm just saying that sometimes you just don't know. But first, they're going to be receiving the kickoff. Paulding's deep man number 2, that's Blake Roanhouse. Roanhouse, 5'11", only a freshman. But he's got some good height on him. Camacho again going to tee up the football. And he'll get ready to make another kick here tonight. This one. Send the ball downfield. It's a high arcer, caught at the 25-yard line, out to the 35-yard line. And wrestled down at that point. Looks to be Jesse Schaefer, number 15. So Schaefer about a 10-yard return out to the 35-yard line, and that's where the Panthers will set up shop, 1st and 10. They'll break huddle. Schaefer with the carry out to about the 41-yard line. And number 5, Jacob Fife, is the QB for the Panthers tonight. Principal Slattery taking a well-deserved break. Finding his seats in the stand. Fife, another handoff. Gain of a couple more. They'll make it 3rd and about 2. And a official timeout as one of the Aces lost his helmet, had to come off the field. That was number 74. I don't have that on my roster, so I missed the number change.
That's a player I see him there with his helmet off. I do not recognize him.
Fife, ball in the air, caught down the sideline, and then finally ran out of bounds. Number 87, Grady Barton. Barton, another freshman, some good size on him. Grady Barton, 6'3", 225 as a freshman. That'd be a freshman that junior like you wouldn't be picking on.
Yeah, exactly.
That'll get him a first down as he carries it across midfield into Aces territory. It's 1st and 10 for the Panthers at the Aces 47-yard line. 9:43 to go. Fife works under center. Pitches it back. Caught by Schaefer. Schaefer trying to turn the corner. He gets a couple of yards. They'll bring him down at the 45. Now they're going to say his knee touched at the 46. So it's only a 1-yard pickup for Jesse Schaefer. And 2nd and 9 coming up for the Panthers. Beautiful night, crisp fall evening. Again, we're anticipating temperatures slowly falling down to about 50 degrees by the time the game wraps up. Fife, they're going to get him in the backfield. Nope, he gets away. No, he doesn't. I thought Fife might have escaped and was going to be able to maybe take a shot and at least get the ball out of his hands, but nothing doing. They swarm him under, and Fife goes down back at the 50-yard line. A big loss, and that'll make it 3rd now and 13 for the Panthers. So at halftime, I may need to skedaddle out to the vehicle to grab my jacket if it gets a little nippy.
Yes.
Fife quick handoff at Schaefer. Schaefer battling his way close to the 40-yard line. It's not going to be good enough to move the chains, but it's going to give him a 4th down and about 3 to deal with here. Ball at the 41-yard line. So it'll be 4th and 3 for the Panthers, and we'll see if they're going to go for it or not. Fife brings in the play from the sideline, and doesn't look to me like they're dropping back to punt, so they're going to go for it here on 4th and 3. Fife hands it off to Schaefer. Schaefer, now the Aces wrap him up around the ankles and take him down right at the line of scrimmage. So no gain on the play, and the Panthers turn it over on downs. Aces will take over with pretty good field position. They get the ball back 1st and 10 at their own 41-yard line with 7:42 to go here in quarter number 1. Balzer back out on with his offense. Gets a snap. Brody has to get rid of it quick. It's caught. Nice catch and run. Ball comes loose at the end. One of the Aces falls on it. Langham made the grab. They tackled him at the 15. I don't know if he was already down when the ball popped loose. But even if he wasn't, the ball just rolled right along the 50-yard line. And then Alex Gordon, number 70, fell on it. So the Aces would have retained possession either way. That'll make it 2nd and 9 for Hicksville. And again, the ball resting right at the 50-yard stripe. Balzer, Green, the split back beside him. And he's going to get another 5 as again, they keep trying to anticipate his snap count. And that time it was Schaefer crossing over and making contact across the neutral zone. And that's going to give him a first down. That'll advance the ball to the 45-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10 Aces. So Brody Balzer has really been cashing in on the hard count tonight. It's gained him 15 yards the easy way. 6:51. Here we go. Balzer snap. Quick handoff to Green. Green powering straight ahead. They're going to meet him right at the 45-yard line and turn him around in the other direction. So forward progress back to the line of scrimmage. It'll be 2nd and 10 for the Aces.
It was actually quite nice to see the football players out there high-fiving kids this morning.
Yeah.
I was out there waiting for my bus, and there was all the football players out there, as well as Amber Sigmund playing ukulele.
You were running behind a little bit for the start of the pep rally as Balzer puts it in the air through the hands of David Taylor and incomplete. As they were getting ready to have the student body come into the gym for the big pep rally at the end of the school day today, they did the same thing. They had the inflatable arch set up in front of the gym doors.
Yes. And
the football team made like a tunnel, and as the kids walked in, all the football players were high-fiving them and thanking them for their support and everything as they went into the gym. So it's a pretty cool afternoon. Back to the business at hand. 3rd and 10 for the Aces. Balzer tries the hard count. This time they don't budge. Snap. Another handoff. Straight ahead goes Bronson Graber. Graber's going to be short of first down yardage. Line of gain would be about the 35-yard line, and Graber brought down at about the 41. So it'll be 4th and 6 for the Aces on the Panthers side of the field. Signals on the sideline from Coach Lucas Smith. Jim Minzy, the head coach for the Panthers, by the way. Balzer dropping back, looking downfield. Brody airing it out. Got a man off the hands. Oh, and almost on the rebound. It bounced off of Klima's hands, and then right ahead of him, it went right towards Owen Stuckey, and Stuckey almost grabbed it, but he couldn't hang on to it either. It'll fall to the turf incomplete, and the Aces will turn it over on down. So with 5:20 to go in our first quarter, Aces still leading 7-0. Well, that's right. We got the new thing. You got the score up there all the time.
Yes.
So, yeah, but I'll still say it every now and then. Aces up 7-0, and back on defense. So here come the Panthers looking to make something happen offensively and maybe even up that scoreboard.
You just get so used to calling the score that's just embedded.
Fife, handoff, nothing doing. Might have got a yard. I don't know. We'll see. Yeah, they'll give him a yard on the carry. So 2nd and 9 coming up for the Panthers. So here come the Panthers. Fife will work under center. Dropping back, ball in the air, too high. And a bit of a love tap after he missed the ball. That was J.R. Mendoza just saying, hey, I'm the homecoming queen. I just want you to make sure you know I'm here. 3rd and 9. I said at least you could say, you took a good shot from the homecoming king. How was things down at the field level?
Very good, actually. I got some great coverage, and
good.
I'll have some thank yous at you at the end of the broadcast as well.
Fife almost knocked down. That was Langham got his hand on it, and that'll bring up 4th and long, and it looks like the punting team will come out for the Panthers this time.
Got to say, though, I did have quite a few people ask me where was my color commentary when I was down there. I was like, well, I sometimes do other things as well. But thank you for the support. I really appreciate it.
All right. Punting unit out for the Panthers. Long snap. Ball in the air. It's a short kick. It's going to come down, and it'll roll dead inside the 30. Nice roll for the Panthers as it goes down inside the 20-yard line to about the 18. No return. So Hicksville will get the ball back, but they're going to have a lot of ground to cover. They're going to say officially touched at the 19-yard line. So it'll be 1st and 10 Aces. .420 to go, first quarter. Aces up 7-0. They've got the ball. Balzer Quick snap. He'll pitch it back to Green. Green gets across the 20, and there's a flag thrown. Green went out at about the 21, 22 yard line, but the flag gets thrown near the end of the play. Looks like there's a little bit of the rough and tumble going on too between some of the linemen here
did you see
tonight.
that as well? Yeah, I didn't know if I was the only one that saw that.
A couple times we've seen the hands up, and I didn't do anything. So 15 yards against the Panthers. Moves the ball all the way out to the 37-yard line, an automatic first down for the Aces. Balzer. Here comes the blitz, and he manages to get the ball away. And nothing doing. Taylor hit the turf. Ball incomplete, make it 2nd and 10. One thing you got to say about Paulding, if they time that rush towards the line just right, they're able to hit the line with some speed when the ball is snapped, and they get good penetration. So kind of like the blitz being on. Balzer. And another flag, and that's going to be a false start. Somebody moved on the line.
And that's going to be against the Aces.
Yep. So back them up 5, and their 2nd and 9 is going to become 2nd and 14. Move the ball back to the 32-yard line. There goes Alice in Wonderland towards the student section. I'm just throwing out the costumes as I see them.
Oh, I see it now. I have the little wall there.
Hand off to Green. Green battling his way close to the 35-yard line. Gain of about 3. It'll be 3rd and 11. And make it 3rd and 12. You could say his knee touched at the 34. So 3rd and 12 coming the Aces' way here. Clock rolling, 3.5 minutes and counting here in quarter number 1. Lights come on here at Aces Field. Balzer, ball in the air, caught. Taylor puts it in, tucks it down, and rambles down near the 40-yard line. David Taylor, nice catch and run to move the chains. Get the Aces out of a 3rd and long and buy them a fresh set of downs. Ball moves out to the 40-yard line. 1st and 10, Hicksville.
I got to say, Bill, we have quite the crowd here tonight. Mm-hmm. They got them wrapped all the way around.
Yeah, there's Snow White down there. And I see a fairy princess.
Trying to see if I spot any others.
Balzer. Quick handoff. Oop, nothing doing there. Handoff to Bronson Graber, and they sniffed that one out and got Graber around the midsection and took him down for about a yard loss. So the signals come in from the sideline, and here we go. Aces set. 2nd and 11, staring him in the face. Balzer wanted to throw again, puts the ball in the air, it's caught. Klima makes the grab. Klima inside the 30-yard line down to about the 20. Aaron Klima. Run, 1st down Aces at the 28-yard line. Here this evening. And looking good on homecoming night. And that's going to be a false start on, it was number 60 that shifted, Castillo. So, back him up 5. So 1st and 15 after the penalty. Aces will reset. Minute 20 and clock rolling. Balzer again giving it to Graber, and Graber, he'll get back to about the 30-yard line. Let's see, they're going to say 31. It'll be 2nd and 12. Nope, that's not right. That'd be 2nd and, yep. The field announcer was correct. 2nd and 13 at the 31-yard line. Under a minute to go here, and the waning moments of our first quarter. Aces in Paulding territory. Balzer going to hang on to himself. Brody's got some running room. Brody stiff arm across the 25, and he'll get taken out looks like about the 23-yard line. We'll see where they officially mark it. They're going to say he did not go out of bounds, though. They indicated they did the sweeping, the rotating arm, which means keep the clock rolling. So we'll see if they get another play off or if that's going to be the end of quarter number 1. And I believe it is. Yep, the last 2 seconds are ticking off. That's the end of the first quarter. We played 1 here on homecoming night at Aces Field, and after 1 quarter of play, it's the homestanding Aces leading the Panthers on homecoming night, 7-0 the score. Well, as we got some time here between quarters, I want to take some time to say a big thank you to one of our diamond-level underwriters making our coverage possible here tonight from Aces Field. And that's APT Manufacturing Solutions of Hicksville, Ohio, a world-class facility located right here in Hicksville, Ohio, in Hicksville's Industrial Park, offering robotic packing and palleting solutions, powder coating, welding, and more. You can find out more about the company, and they're also looking to add to their workforce. Yep, maybe you could become part of the APT family. You can check out the many opportunities they have available online. Go to aptmfg.com/careers to see a listing of all the employment opportunities, many that come with training and certification opportunities as well. You can fill out an application, upload your resume. They'd love to hear from you. And maybe you could become part of the APT manufacturing team. We're so glad to have them as one of our diamond-level underwriters supporting all of our Aces sports broadcasts here on Hicksville Community Television. Our good friends at APT Manufacturing Solutions in Hicksville, Ohio at aptmfg.com/careers. Here we go. 3rd and 5 for the Aces. Ball on the 24-yard line to get the second quarter underway. There's the snap. Green's going to get the carry. Green powering straight ahead. Green with a line and a seam, and into the end zone he goes. George Green into the end zone for the second time tonight. 24-yard scamper for 6. Touchdown Aces makes it 13-0. And we'll see if Camacho's going to come out to try to split the uprights one more time.
Yep, and he's on his way out there right now.
There he goes, Oscar Camacho. Senior. Getting his name in the scorebook here tonight. Set, low snap, gets it set. And he did it again. It's a low kick, and it doesn't clear the crossbar by much, but it doesn't have to. It has to be, 1/10 of an inch above the crossbar. It doesn't matter. It counts. Kick's good. Camacho, 2 for 2 tonight. And the Aces up their lead now to 2 touchdowns, 14-0 here at Aces Field on homecoming night. 11:53 to go before halftime. And the Aces will get ready to kick it off to the Panthers once more.
Bill, I just want to explain another perk, actually, of us using our new camera setup. I can actually get the band while they're in the stands playing. I can turn the camera all the way over there and get the full band in shot.
Yeah, we have this new system that we are getting more and more used to and more certain that it's going to become our pretty much our live streaming standard. The iPad Pros, whatever, are going to become the exceptions that we will still utilize them. There are still going to be a lot of circumstances where the iPad Pros are just going to be the better choice.
Yes.
Because we're not going to be able to be walking around at a car show or something with a laptop and a 10-foot HDMI cable and so forth. But for setups like this for sports coverage or whatever, we're growing very fond of this, and we get to use these really nice JVC 4K cameras. We don't do 4K yet. We don't quite have the oomph for that, but we do 1080. So it's really, really nice. And the cameras have a very different, wider, and a better what they call depth of field.
As well as it allows us to do the score in the corner as well as the
and we still
graphics.
have we're just starting to learn how to use. So there's still stuff that we're going to be playing with over time. There are all sorts of different audio settings. Nice kick. It goes over the head, and that's going to roll back. They're going to pick it up at about the 3-yard line and brought down inside the 10. I think that was Roanhouse. So Roanhouse had kicked it over his head. He ran back, picked it up at about, like I said, it was like the 2 or 3 yard line, and got what he could out of it. And they're going to say that the ball was at the 10-yard line when his knee went down. So it'll be 1st and 10 Panthers from their own 10-yard line after a tremendous kick from the Aces after they score their second touchdown of the night.
And, Bill, I just saw Fiona from Shrimp.
Oh, okay.
So I got one for you.
There you go. It was really nice being able to chat with. We spoke with the homecoming queen, all 4 of the gals who were her attendants, and we were able to talk to a couple of the escorts who aren't on the football team. Timeout on the field right now called by the Panthers, as they want to try to figure out what they want to do here with 90 yards to go to get to pay dirt and get that goose egg off their side of the scoreboard. So it was really nice, a nice group of young ladies, fun to talk to. Got some big ambitions with some of those gals. If they were watching, Mrs. Kaufman, who's the elementary principal, was serving as the announcer for the homecoming festivities, and talking a little bit about the interest that the gals and the guys have too. So it's a good bunch of kids making up the homecoming court. Of course, they got their big dance tomorrow. That should be a lot. Hope they have a lot of fun.
Yeah. As well as I'll be going myself too, and I'll be enjoying myself.
Quick handoff, maybe a yard or two. Let's see who. I didn't see who got the handoff. We'll see who they unpack here. I think that was number 33 with the carry.
That's who I saw as well.
That's Dawson Lamb. He's one of their workhorse running backs. He and Schaefer seem to be getting a lot of the carries here tonight. Fife. Quick handoff. Again, that's Lamb. Lamb turns the corner, and that should move the chains. That's a good run by Lamb out to about the 23, 24 yard line. And the Paulding band's going to play their fight song after. They haven't had much to play the fight song for, so moving the chains and getting out from that dangerous territory right around the 10-yard line or closer to your own end zone. It's always a big relief. Here come the Panthers. They're down by 14. Pitch back from Fife again to Lamb. Lamb stops, turns upfield, and nope, his knee went down. He got out to about the line of scrimmage, the 24-yard line. He was trying to continue running, but when he went down, his hand went onto the turf, and as he sort of rolled over a little bit, his knee touched, and that was all for that run. Back up to the line come the Panthers. Fife catch and brought down immediately right about the 29-yard line. That'll bring up third down, and we'll say third down and just about 5-6 yards to go. Third and a long 5, we'll put it that way. Clock rolling, 9:25 and counting. Heading towards halftime. Both the Panthers and the Aces Pride marching bands slated to perform at the intermission. Fife puts it in the air and just out of the reach of his intended receiver, Caleb Larson.
Alex Gordon for the Aces got his hand on it. And I was about to say his number. I was like, oh, wait, no, I remember his number now. I'm starting to remember them. I'm getting
Brings
there.
up fourth down. And this far deep in their end of the field, the punting unit will come out again for the Panthers. And that's Larson, excuse me. Larson dropping back to do the punting. Good snap. Larson, nice kick. Comes down at the 45-yard line. Balzer grabs it at the 40, and he'll be dropped at about the 39. So it looks like they're going to put the ball right at the 40-yard line, and that's where the Aces will take over, first and 10. Move the chain gang over on the far side of the field, get them into position.
I also noticed
they should have brought in the chain gang from the junior high game on Tuesday. That was an interesting.
Yes.
We're teasing them. We appreciate them volunteering to help out. Not much there, and it looks like might be a couple yards loss on that particular play.
Looks like the Aces Pride Marching Band brought back some old seniors as well. I was seeing some couple students that graduated last year in the uniforms.
So Langham with the carry loses a couple. It'll be second and 12. Balzer with the snap. Caught by Langham. Langham to the 45. That'll bring up third down and about 5 yards to go.
Aces getting the play from the side on.
Yep. Third and 5 facing the Hicksville Gridiron Gang as they get things set. Klima, the lone back out on the far side. 3 out on the near side towards us. Balzer, hard count. Nobody budges. He'll get the snap. Hand it's off to Green. Green's going to get wrapped up right away. He'll power forward for maybe a yard, and that's going to bring up fourth down and about 4 for the Aces at their own 46-yard line. And it looks like Balzer going to drop back to punt this one away. Aces up by 14, and they've been doing a pretty good job of containing the Panthers so far defensively, so they're probably not worried about punting and giving their defense another crack at the Panthers on the field.
However, we have seen the Aces also fake these punts. I think they've done that twice this year for the season.
Low snap, he bobbles it, and that's a bad punt as he gets... The ball will roll and be down at the 50-yard line. Balzer was lucky. It was a low snap, and he picked it up, and he was able to kick it away. He took a little bit of a shot, but I think the officials realized that was one of those ones where it was not intentional. He was trying to block the punt, and so no flags on that play. No interfering with the kicker or roughing the kicker or anything like that. But again, with all of the bad snap and the Panthers swarming in, not the best of kicks, and it's first and 10 Paulding right at midfield. Fife, hands off. That's Lamb, and Lamb gets maybe a yard, maybe two. They're going to give him one. 2nd and 9 coming up for the Panthers. Here we go, 2nd and 9 for the Panthers. Fife launches it out to number 9. That's Larson. I want to say Lawson for some reason. Larson is going to move the chains. Nice catch and run down to the 40-yard line and gets just about exactly what they needed for the first down. Larson to the line again. And it'll be 1st and 10 Paulding. 6:08 to go and the clock rolling here in the second quarter. Fife low snap. He handles it. Backing up, putting it in the air. He's got a man open. Caught. And that's going to be into the end zone. Touchdown Paulding. I thought it was Larson that made the grab. Number 9, Caleb Larson takes it in from 40 yards out. A catch and run into the end zone. And that makes it a 14-6 game with the conversion attempt pending. And we'll see what the Panthers do if they kick it or if they go for 2. It looks like they're setting up for a kick. Looks like their kicker is number 5, Jacob Fife. So quarterback and the kicker, ball down. Kick is up. And that looks good. It is. So Larson takes it into the end zone. Fife kicks the extra point. And the Aces lead is cut in half. 5:50 to go before halftime here at Aces Field on this Friday night, on homecoming night. And it's the homestanding Aces 14 and the visiting Paulding Panthers 7. Well, we'll get ready for another kickoff. This one to the Aces. Ready to get back on offense here tonight. So they'll huddle it up on the far side of the field, and we'll get ready to get back into action here. They'll get ready to tee it up. Their kicker, number 87, is Grady Barton. He'll get himself set. Barton, only a freshman. Nice kick. Comes down and it's through the hands and scooped back up by the Aces. Nice seam, nice move. Langham down the sideline. Is he going to take it to the house? He does, into the end zone. Brant Langham with about an 80-yard return into the end zone. I don't see any flags on the field. One of the Paulding players talking to the head official, pleading his case. But put the points on the board. Brant Langham takes it to the house. Makes it 20-7 as the Aces respond about as quick as you can to the Paulding touchdown. It's 20-7 with the PAT pending. Camacho out on the field. There's the snap. Hold looks good. That one's going to be too low. Camacho undercut that one. It goes underneath the crossbar, no good. So the score remains 20-7, but the Aces retake the lead and keep that margin, well, not at 14, but at 13 now. Leading 20-7 with 5:29 to go before halftime.
Cheerleaders are out there singing the fight song by vocals because the band is out there warming up for the game, for the halftime show. You know, that's one thing you don't really see often is us actually singing our fight song vocally.
No.
To be honest, well, we don't do it so much. I don't even know. I understand it's Notre Dame's, but we changed some of the lyrics. And I don't even know the lyrics we've changed.
Well, that'll be a treat maybe for
my graduation, actually.
No, I was just thinking, next week we're on the road, but we're back here. The last 2 games of the season are here at Aces Field, and maybe I'll look up the lyrics. You can, you can sing it for us.
No, I'm good.
You can sing it for us at halftime at one of those last couple of games. Here's Camacho with the kick, and that's a good one. That goes back and picked up back at about the 15-yard line. And knocked out of bounds at about the 31-yard line. Nice return from Blake Runhouse for the Panthers. They're going to put him right at the 30, where it'll be 1st and 10 Paulding. So we'll see what happens here. Maybe the Panthers, after that last play, got a little bit of their offensive spark back. We could be in for a bit of a battle here in the second half at this rate.
Yes.
We'll see how things go. Fife sets him up. Lamb, the split back behind him. Lamb will get the carry. Churning his legs across the 30 to about the 32 before they bring him down. Maybe even the 33. We'll see how they mark it. Looks like, they're going to put the nose of the football right on the 33-yard line, so it'll be 2nd and about 7. Under 5 minutes to go here in quarter number 2. Glad to have you with us on the HIX-TV YouTube channel. Fife dropping back to throw. Fife, ball in the air, got a man open and knocked it away by Langham. Intended receiver was number 9, Caleb Larson. And again, Brant Langham comes up and slaps that ball away at just about the last minute. Great defense there. 3rd and 7 now for the Panthers. Fife gets the snap, drops back. He's got to get rid of it quick. He does to Lamb. Lamb almost loses his footing, but stays upright. Gets to the 40-yard line. That'll be close to first down yardage. We'll see if they give it to him. They do. Move the chains, 1st and 10 Paulding. Lamb keeps their drive alive. And they'll have a fresh set of downs at their own 40. 4.5 minutes to go here till halftime.
Aces dropping 2 back.
Ball's loose on the turf.
Flag on the play.
No, that's the possible change of possession marker. That's the little orange one.
Yeah, that's the orange one. I always look
at that. Gets you every time.
Yeah, I look at it through the camera and it looks yellow.
So they're going to say the Panthers recovered their own fumble, so it remains Paulding's ball, and a 2-yard loss as a result of that. So it'll be 2nd and 12 now for the Panthers.
Just possession marker 8. Me 1. I haven't fallen for it once. I've fallen for it every other time. We'll see where that counter is at the end of the season.
And we're going to have a timeout on the field. Panthers call their second timeout of the first half. So with 3 minutes and 40 seconds to go before halftime, it's timeout on the field with the Aces leading the Paulding Panthers here on homecoming night at Hicksville, 20-7, our current score. Again, big thanks to ARC Solutions Incorporated, our platinum level underwriter. Online at www.arcsolinc.com. They underwrite all of our operations at Hicksville Community Television. We cannot thank them enough for their support, especially like next week when we're going to be on the road. They really do a lot to help make the road trips possible. And then coming up in about a week or so, they're going to have the tournament draw for volleyball, too. So we'll find out. We may be traveling for some volleyball action. We'll have to wait and see. But again, we want to say a big thank you to Danny Vetter and all the gang at ARC Solutions. And we'll get ready to get back into action. So here come the Panthers, 2nd and 12, 3:40 to go. Fife dropping back. Fife's going to hang on to it. Fife's got some running room. Nice move. He spins, evades one tackle. Fife across midfield. That's good enough for a first down. What a strong run from Jacob Fife as he takes it to midfield and gets his team another set of downs. 1st and 10 Panthers. Fife, a junior, 6'3" and 175 pounds. Guy's got great height on him. Good vision for a quarterback. Another snap, dropping back again. Ball in the air and overthrows his intended receiver. That was number 28, Nash Saylor. It was over Saylor's head, so chalk that one up to experience, and we'll reset. It'll be 2nd and 10 for the Panthers. Fife going over to the sideline to have a couple words with the head coach. Again, Jim Menzie, head coach for the Panthers, as they are the newest addition to the Green Meadows Conference. Fife laterals it out, caught by Lamb. Lamb. No, I take that back. Not Lamb, that's Larson. Larson, number 9.
Yes.
There we go. And Larson gets some good yardage after the catch. And that'll bring up a 3rd down, a manageable 3rd and 3 for the Panthers. Clock continuing to roll, under 3 minutes now before halftime. And performances by the Marching Panthers and the Aces Pride. Fife, again, looking to throw. Gets it out. That one's caught by Lamb, number 33. Lamb tries to turn the corner. Nothing doing. He'll get dropped for a loss. That's going to bring up 4th down and move the ball all the way back to the 48-yard line of the Aces. 4th down and 8 now. So about a 5-yard loss on the play.
So I'm going to test my memorization of numbers here. I think that was David Taylor, number 20.
Yes.
With the takedown. Okay, I was correct. I was pretty sure number 20 was David Taylor.
It was a number change for Taylor. He went from 55 to 20.
Okay, so I was correct.
And Rodriguez went from 32 to 64.
Okay, and then I need to find out number 74 for you as well, because I know that was a number, which I'll find that out during the halftime.
Punting team kicks the ball. It comes down and bounces out of bounds at about the 20-yard line. We'll see where they mark it officially out of bounds. I can say about the 24. So the punt goes out of bounds, 24-yard line. Aces will take over 1st and 10 with 93 seconds left on the clock before halftime. Is that an ice cream treat? Are they selling ice cream?
Yes, they are down there.
Oh, man. Yeah, tonight's
looks like it's benefiting, if I can find out here. class of 2026. There we go.
Yep.
Had to wait for a nice gentleman to.
Yeah.
I
Some
saw
blizzards
20. I
down
saw
there,
20, and I didn't see the rest. So.
Oh, and again, well, let's see how this goes. It's going to be an encroachment into the neutral zone. And 5 more easy yards. I think that's 4 times now.
Yeah,
that Balzer's got him 4 or 5. He's got him to jump this evening.
I think you are right. That is the 4th.
I think that was number 4.
Because he got the first down for the 2 there.
So Balzer makes it a 1st and 5. Still 1:33 on the clock. High snap, quick handoff. Balzer hung on to it himself. He didn't give it to Green. Brody will get out near the 40-yard line. They'll bring him down about the 38, 39-yard line.
Got to say, that tricked both of us with him hanging it on there.
Yep. So it'll be 2nd and 1 from the 34 or 33-yard line. Yeah. They need to get to the 34-yard line. They're at the 33. And Green is going to lose him a little bit of yardage. And that'll bring up 3rd and 2. Clock continuing to roll. Down to 45 seconds and counting. Aces up 20-7, so they're not in any rush. The Panthers will get the ball to start the second half. Balzer with the snap. Handoff. And Green will not move the chains. It'll be 4th and about 1. Are they going to give him a first down? Okay. I thought he was going to be a yard shy, but they're saying nope. Green got the nose of the football across the 34-yard line. I thought he was back a yard further, so what do I know? 1st and 10, and another timeout called by the Panthers. Why not? 19 seconds to go. Panthers down 20-7, and they probably just want to make sure that they have their bases covered and everybody's on the same page to prevent like a long strike down the field or something like that.
An 80-yard touchdown. Oh, but I just saw Tinkerbell as well. So.
Oh. Any other night, that's not dress up for your favorite parrot. Any other night, I'd be worried about you if you said that. Not tonight.
At least I think it's Tinkerbell. I don't know very many other Disney princesses that have wings.
It's the Blue Fairy from Pinocchio.
Never knew. I grew up watching Cars.
Balzer. Brody pitches it back on the reverse. Coming around, it's Langham. Langham across the 40. Langham across the 50. Langham trying to reverse his field. Stays on his feet. Langham forward to the 41-yard line. And a bit of a scrum. And here comes the flag. That was some good distance. The guy was back at midfield on the 30-yard line, and he tossed the flag in a perfect arc, and it landed at the 43. He got a good distance on that.
Coach Schmidt talking to the referee, not liking how
this is
one of the Paulding Panthers.
Said it's getting a little rough and tumble. Paulding clapping, and it's going to be against the Aces. Going to be a personal foul against the Aces. So that'll be a 15-yard walk-off. So the Aces would have had a 1st down and 10 at the 41-yard line. But now the ball going all the way back to the other 41-yard line. How often does that happen? So the ball now at Hicksville's 41-yard line.
8 seconds remaining.
It'll be 1st and 10 for the Aces with 8 seconds, as Christopher mentioned, 8 seconds to go before halftime. And
looks like
Coach Smith is
wanting to talk to the head official. He's wanting, it looks to be a clarification on exactly why did they get the personal. So is that an official timeout, as well as the Paulding coaches also talking to the officials?
I'm not sure whether they're concerned about whether it should be first down or not, or because it was first down yardage, and the foul did occur after the play was over. At least the play had ended, and I heard the whistle, and that's when the flag flew, because there was a little extracurricular activity going on between the Panthers and the Aces at that point. As again, it's been a little bit they've been a little bit grumpy a few times.
Yes.
Let's just put it that way, on both sides of the ball. We're not pointing fingers at anybody.
Nope.
It's just been, this is a, what do they say?
It's getting competitive.
What do they, yeah. But when they introduce it, the competition may be fierce at times, but so here we go. Balzer.
Number 59 for the Panthers stopped himself before he got to he decided to drop down.
Almost did the splits.
Yes.
Balzer gets rid of the ball, and incomplete is intended receiver number 3, Bronson Graber. Graber hits the turf. The ball does too, and will reload, and it'll be 2nd and 10 from the 41-yard line, now with 4 seconds to go before halftime. Can you believe, man, only 3 more football games in the regular season after this?
I cannot believe it.
We travel next week, and then we're back home and for the last 2 weeks of the season.
I cannot believe it. Time is really flying. About almost done with my first quarter of school, too.
Balzer drops back. Balzer airing it out. Man open, and a flag. That's going to be interference on Paulding. Klima, the intended receiver, and number 88 for Paulding, Larkin Yates. It was a little too much contact, a little too soon, and preventing Klima from being able to make the grab. So there is no time on the clock, but they're going to mark it off, and I think that the Aces might get a untimed down here,
which could be very helpful.
Yep. So they will. Can't end the half or a quarter on a defensive penalty. So it's first down and 10 for the Aces. No time on the clock. It's going to be one and done here, unless maybe Balzer can get him to jump again, like that. And that'll be a false start on the Aces, though. So one of the Aces moved to draw them off sides. So it'll be 1st and 15 with no time on the clock, and the Aces up 20-7. So see if we can finally get this one play in and go to halftime here. I can rest my vocal cords for about 10 minutes and then get ready to announce for the Aces' pride. High snap. Balzer. Down he goes. That's the end of the half. Balzer gets taken down at the 45-yard line. It'll be another loss, but that's okay. We've reached intermission, halftime on homecoming night here at Aces Field. And the home-standing Aces having a good homecoming so far as they lead the Panthers 20-7. Our halftime score. Coming up, we're going to have performances by the Paulding Panthers Marching Band as well as the Aces Pride Marching Band. Want to say a big thank you real quick to another one of our diamond-level underwriters making our coverage possible here on HIX-TV. That's the Hicksville Pharmacy, located right in the heart of downtown Hicksville, Ohio. Your good neighbor pharmacy with a full pharmacy for you and your family's need, over-the-counter medications, medical supplies, and more. You can stop in for greeting cards, candles, other gifts and sundries. See for yourself why it's one of the spotlight places of downtown Hicksville, Ohio. And if you're interested in information about COVID vaccines, flu shots, or anything along those lines, feel free to give them a call at 419-542-6218. Our friends, the Myers family, want to thank them so very much for their support. The Hicksville Pharmacy, they're your good neighbor pharmacy, located right in the heart of downtown Hicksville, Ohio. It's halftime. We've got some band performances coming your way. We're going to take a little bit of a break ourselves. Live stream's going to keep going. Don't go anywhere. Christopher and I will be back. We'll have all the exciting second half play-by-play coming your way right here on HIX-TV.